Hello and welcome to Iconic Brands. In this edition I'm at the Daventry MotorFest, which is their first event as far as I know. And I'm going to demonstrate today why classic car events like this one are thriving and why the classic car industry is in decline. How old's your SL, Michael?
It's 13 years old now.
13 years old. How the prices have just dwindled, haven't they, Michael?
They have indeed, yeah. It's going down, down, down. But still.
It's more about fun, isn't it,
Yeah,
than trying to make money on it. But it's a common theme I'm getting at these classic car shows now is how much the values of them have gone down. That's what this video is about, Michael, to be honest.
Yeah.
MGFs, SLKs. SL is just almost giveaway prices.
No, you can pick them up very cheaply.
Yeah.
Mind you, you may be getting yourself a load of problems, but...
Yeah, 5k can end up costing you 15k.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But certainly a credit to you, Michael. And how long have you had it?
I've had it for only a few months, actually.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Enjoying it?
I am, yeah. I had an SLK before.
Yeah.
But in terms of comfort and suspension, this one is so much better.
I'm quite partial to a Mercedes. I've had about 3 myself. Despite the MG logo, I like all classic cars, Michael. But I hope that gives you many years of fun.
I'm certainly hoping to keep it a good long time.
It's like Michael said, I mean, a beautiful car like that. What you're looking at. I see them for sale for 6 to 10 grand. Now these are the cars that surprise me. It's the SLK Mercedes. Absolutely lovely car. I've been looking at them, but they're actually giveaway prices. You can't believe it. Especially because there's too many of them. I used to have a Capri just like that. Very collectible cars. And these are one of the few cars that actually buck the trend. I just love the TR7. One day I'm determined to own one. One recently went for £30,000 on Matthewson's.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it does one. You are on now. This guy didn't want to be on, but he's so shocked that that one recently went, TR7, a yellow one off the Detectorists.
Oh yes.
You did watch it
because it was off the Detectorists.
Yes, it went for £30,000. So to get the value of your, nice to meet you anyway. Your TR7. How long have you had the car?
About 10 years thereabouts.
10 years, yeah. I love it. So all you've got to do then to get the value of your car up is to get it on
TV.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'd ever go the TV route because I've seen what some people have said about the TV things. They're not that careful with them.
Nah.
When a lot of TV companies, you see these adverts saying we would like to use your car for something, but they stick cameras on them, they put holes in them and all kinds.
Yeah,
they say they'll make them good again, but they don't.
No, I've heard that myself with other things. Yeah, they're not the best.
I'd avoid that like anything.
But I guess if you could get 30 grand for it, you might not.
Yeah, potentially. I suppose.
You might put up with a few drill holes.
If the show's good though, isn't it? People have got to follow it. You might end up one of these pilots and never get used.
Yeah, thanks. The Kilsby MG Club. I haven't heard of them. I know Kilsby is a local village to Daventry. Not too far away from here. It's a lovely example of a roadster there and another MGB roadster. Let's have a look inside this one. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Certainly a lovely kept car, that one. Come as a pair, obviously. The obligatory wires on them. There's some of the enthusiasts today with the MG Club. Hello guys, say hello. Enjoy your lunch, lads.
Thank you.
These MGFs roadsters are so underrated, it's unbelievable. I mean, what a great car. You know, when you see what they're going for now.
15 years now.
You've had it 15 years?
Man and boy.
Loved every minute of it, I'll guess.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah. That's all part of the fun, isn't it?
Certainly is.
What a great varied collection of MGs. Looks like a very popular brand of car in the village of Kilsby. A great British classic design car. And certainly an iconic brand. There's the old GT, like a 1970s one. I don't know anyone who's actually got a helicopter in the garage, but quite impressive. All this about then, military vehicles.
The tank share.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, I'll certainly have a look. Film you do.
No,
Is that okay? Thank you. It's amazing, really, what people collect. You know. Oh, each to their own. There's a lovely Austin 10.
I think the trick is probably the Austin 7 also still there, but the right.
Look at that. Somebody's pride and joy. Here's a contrast with a Dodge American car, then onto a Porsche with a Targa top. Looks like it's doing 100 miles an hour standing still. No British classic car show would be complete without a good old Mini. It's parked next to, in complete contrast, to a Mustang. There really is a mixed bag here today. And of course a Jaguar XJ with a feline on the roof. Northants Triumph Club. Spitfires, I've had those. Classic cars are a labour of love to some people. Well attended by Mercedes owners. Being an iconic, practical classic, including the Mercedes SL. That's another one on my list. What is happening to the modern classic car market? I will now give you my analysis as to what's going on, with a walk and a talk at this well-organised event. It's nostalgia that fuels the classic car market, with the cars that are in living memory the most popular, and owners who like to show their cars off with various clubs throughout the country. There's practically a club for just about every single marque you can think of now, and all groups are included. This is the gay classic car club. There's hardly a village, town, city that now doesn't have a classic car show of some description. Classic car shows are now practically everywhere in the UK, and that's a good thing in my opinion. But what about the vehicles themselves? The depreciation cycle of these cars is nothing new. There is a 20-year minimum age at this car show, and more cars are going past 20 years old, and we've reached saturation point in the market, which is pushing cars of this age group, the modern classic, lower and lower, which means it's a great time to buy a modern classic. Matthewson's, the classic car auctioneers, will only offer to sell the very best of each type of car, because simply there's just too many of them. And this also is having a depressing effect on the sale prices of these cars, particularly those between 15 and 25 years old. Other factors include road tax on some of these cars being particularly high and not becoming road tax exempt until they reach 40 years old. This is how it starts, swapping our scooter for something a bit more exotic. These are enthusiasts' hobbies who are enjoying their projects. And while I'm waiting for an ice cream, let's not forget the people who volunteer their time. This is Lynn, who's a volunteer here today. Well done, Lynn. And without people like you, this event would not happen.
You stay there, we'll run you over.
So I'll just say, well done to Daventry for putting this on.
And I'd like to thank everybody who's come along today and given up their time and put on the most wonderful display of cars. So let's hope we can do it again next year.
It's a team effort for Daventry.
Absolutely.
There's Clive, another volunteer, and thanks to people like this, this wouldn't happen. And Clive does this job for nothing. You are a volunteer, aren't you, Clive?
Yes, this is my first time at DavFest as a volunteer, yes.
And you've had no payment at all, I take it?
No, we do it all off our own back, except I did get a free sausage bat today from one of the vendors, yes.
Nothing like a sausage, Clive. To all the volunteers that took part, well done. You certainly earned your sausage baps. Whenever I go to a classic car show, I nearly always end up filming the car park at the event. It's a great meeting point for enthusiasts of all types, and some friendly conversation to be had. On that note, I'll be signing off with Iconic Brand. If you've enjoyed this kind of content on classic cars, please find other stuff just like this one on the playlists on Iconic Brands.